Those of you who have been anxiously waiting to receive their Spark airdrop are now becoming a little bit concerned where the airdrop is. I mean, what's going on with the delayed launch date of the Flare network? Well, let me give you an estimate in terms of when you can receive your Spark airdrop, and also I want to tell you a little bit about everything that happened so far. I mean, of course, who wouldn't want to get the free money that was promised to them? It's very clear, we all want it. I mean, crypto is really legendary. There is no business opportunity, no asset that will give you free money, free assets like we can get in crypto today. In most traditional businesses, you have to work your butt off in order to make money. There's no such thing as a free airdrop. So to all the XRP holders, you guys should feel very blessed. What does Ripple have to do with the Spark airdrop? An airdrop is a distribution of a cryptocurrency to anyone who qualifies, to anyone who meets the airdrop criteria. An airdrop is a great marketing weapon to increase followers and create more exposure for a cryptocurrency or coin. If you held XRP tokens in your account on December 12, 2020, well, to be exact, midnight, December 11th, 2020, then you technically qualify for the Spark airdrop. The supporting exchanges took a snapshot of the XRP balances of all qualified accounts. Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Bitfinex and Bitstamp all support this airdrop. Those who held XRP at an exchange or wallet at the specified time will receive one Spark token for every one XRP that they had in their account. For instance, if you held 100,000 XRP, you would get an equal amount of Spark tokens, meaning 100,000 Spark tokens for free. In a nutshell, all you had to do is to make sure that you met the airdrop requirements before the deadline. I know all this sounds super exciting to you, and chances are you are aware of this info already, but so the question remains, when will you receive your Spark airdrop? It's when the Flare network goes live. Many networks mentioned the Spark tokens to be made available when the Flare network goes live, which was expected to happen in the second quarter of 2021. During the past months, Flare network provided updates in the form of tweets postponing the launch of the Flare network. Supposedly, security testing is what prevents the launch at this point in time. So let me show you a tweet from April 17th. Flare network tweeted, "The Flare distribution will start when the Flare network goes live. The team is working to make this happen safely as soon as possible. It is depending on finishing security testing. We expect this at the end of June, plus minus 2 to 4 weeks." And of course, here we have a lot of responses from people that are anxiously waiting for the airdrop, and I totally feel for these guys because I myself, and you probably as well, you've all been looking for updates in terms of when the launch date will finally happen. And here we see agent says target end of June was missed, and he's completely right about that. We're now into bonus, plus or minus time. Time for an update. There you go, he's talking. Flare community said, this is still the latest estimate. And now we have Stephen Bull saying, I think you should just say mid 2021 rather than June, plus minus 2 to 4 weeks, which is confusing. Very clearly something is missing. The Flare network missed the proposed deadline and is now pushing out the launch date to a later date, which still remains unknown. We don't know for a fact if the distribution is really going to happen at the end of July or if Flare network delays the launch again. 100 billion Spark tokens will be minted on launch date, and 45 million of those Spark tokens will be distributed to XRP holders like you and myself, who participated in last year's snapshot. Here's how the distribution will happen. You will get an immediate 15% of Spark tokens. The remaining 85% of Spark tokens will be distributed over a 24-month to 30-month period. So you're going to be receiving 3% per month. They don't want to crash the price on launch date, so slowing down the distribution really forces XRP holders or Spark token holders to sell their tokens slower. I'm sorry I don't have any better news for you, but at this point in time, there's nothing that you can do apart from being patient. All I want you to do is think about what you will do with the free helicopter money you are about to receive. Some of you have probably been wondering whether we are in a bear market or not, so let's have a look at some of the coins to see how we look like in terms of all-time highs and current pricing levels. For instance, Binance coin reached $690 and is now trading at $278. So that would be a 59.7% decline. XRP was almost at $2 and is now trading at 63 cents, a 67.7% decline. Bitcoin Cash was at $1,580 and is now trading at $480, a 69.6% drop from the high. And of course, we have Bitcoin, the king of all cryptocurrencies, reached $65,000 this year and is now trading at $32,899, which means a 49.4% decline. The last time we saw such declines is when the bear market in 2018 started. During the last bear market, Bitcoin dropped 85% from its 2017 high. We are now at 49.4%, so you can do the math yourself. We probably have a lot more downside left before we can surpass the 2021 all-time high. This is something that we obviously can't change. In the meantime, how can you make money from trading or investing in cryptocurrencies? There really has been a lot of profit taking since some coins reached their all-time highs. If the bear market has begun, then it would make sense to do the following. I think there's two distinct ways to make money during a bear market. Number one, dead cat bounces. If a dead cat falls fast enough and far enough, it is going to bounce. So when we look at crypto, even during severe sell-offs, there's going to be a bounce. An oversold bounce is your chance to make money during a bear market. You get in and out quickly. So for instance, in stocks, if the company is still strong, but the stock is oversold, then it may be a good buy. It doesn't mean that the price can't decline further before bouncing back up. As a matter of fact, technical analysis is all we have in crypto. Well, you could argue that there's also the media hype, which really helps a lot in terms of price movement, but this usually is true during a bull market, not a bear market. But during a bear market, when people are taking profits, the price of a cryptocurrency is doomed to decline further until new buyers pick up the cryptocurrency at lower prices and consequently create the next big bull run. The RSI, Relative Strength Index, is one of the best technical analysis factors that you can use when trading cryptocurrencies. There's many tutorials and blog posts that teach oversold strategies. All right, let's talk about my second favorite way to make money during a crypto bear market, which is dollar cost averaging yourself into the next bull market. I think it's not a good strategy that you can use. I had seriously considered buying Bitcoin again once it declined at least 60% from its 2021 all-time high, and I'd consider putting in maybe 10% of my total crypto allocation at this point. Should it decline another 70 to 75%, I'd consider putting in another 10% of my crypto allocation into Bitcoin. And should it decline to maybe 80 or 85%, that's when I would go as deep as maybe 20% of my crypto allocation. I mean, another 20% of my crypto allocation. There's really no way of knowing or telling how low the price of Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency will go. All we have is past data. And what we know about history is that history often repeats itself, but even more, history rhymes. Okay? So while it may not decline exactly 85% this time, it may decline 77% or even 93% because there's already so much money in Bitcoin that more and more people take profits and create the next bull run. How about altcoins? Altcoins are an even better way to make money than Bitcoin. How can you make money during a bear market? It's a really good question. And I'd buy altcoins once they decline at least 70% to 80%. So we're talking XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin. We're talking about all those different altcoins. well, Bitcoin is not really an altcoin. But anyway, so you can forget about Bitcoin, but all those other altcoins, like, for instance, HBAR. I mean, there's so many new coins that you can potentially buy right now. But what has really been the case when we're looking at history is that altcoins declined a lot more. And consequently, you want to wait before dollar cost averaging yourself into the next altcoin position. And with that said, I believe it's always worth looking into newer coins. Coins that aren't necessarily big yet, but have if it's a great project and has great potential, why not put a little bit of money into those? Maybe not tens of thousands of dollars if you can't afford to lose it, but maybe just throw a couple $100 at each, I think crypto is amazing and there's a ton of ways to make money during a bear market. Subscribe now, turn on alerts, and like this video. Thank you very much for watching. Run.